But what the power was is with makeup. And surgeons started to realize, wow, you can make someone look so much more beautiful with makeup, but what we're doing facially is not working as well as we thought it would. So they started to see how makeup had sometimes more of an impact than surgery. So I came in to teach doctors that in between world of subtlety, because what happened was a lot of women, men and female women, everyone humans, that unless they saw a massive change, they didn't think it was benefiting them. But when they would have a makeup done, they'd look 20 years younger, but it was so subtle, they couldn't quite work out what it was. So I'm teaching them the power of subtlety, which is all about me and my brand. It's those little tricks that you can do to make yourself look younger. This 5 Fibonacci sequence was being taught, and it was a technique they were teaching plastic surgeons. And I kept hearing this statement: if you make the face as close to phi as possible, you will be the most beautiful version of yourself, and you'll be the most attractive version of yourself, no matter who's looking at you, no matter your race, age, or gender. And I thought, so there's a science to beauty. And then I went deeper into this whole topic. And what it's about is that we've actually got this science, there's a beauty to science. There's actually a mathematical equation. It's not just about symmetry. And what it is that if your face is phi, okay, I'll go right back. So babies that are born that measure phi survived in tribes. We have it inbuilt in our brains that we find anything that measures phi more attractive, again, no matter your race, age, or gender. So that's what I love. So there's things that we did when we were younger that can actually really age us as we get older. For example, shimmering that brow bone area. So it's something you see a lot on Instagram. You see all this beautiful highlight, but what it can do with a strong brow bone like you and me, who's a little bit heavy, it actually makes that area look puffier. So shimmer can be the most aging thing you can do. Shimmer makes things look bigger, puffier, and can also make the skin look more scalier. So and this is another really good trick to stop that, is a lot of times we do foundation and we just keep that whole eye area as a separate concealing area, which I would never do, because you're using 2 different products, 2 different surfaces that can photograph really different, which is another great tip. Always photograph your makeup with and without flash before you leave the house to selfie proof, and check your face always. And remember, you can only conceal color, not lines. So concealing works best only in these inner corners. The minute you put it on skin that moves and has a lot of movement, that's when creasing happens. Doesn't matter how thick, how long, how many falsies you wear. When they get too long, they drop. And in a photo, you're lucky to see one hair. So it's really, so I think the best thing to do is get a really good eyelash curl. Maybe get them tinted and get a really good eyelash curler.